Hello, podcast listeners. We know podcasts are a great way to catch up on a program that you may have missed on KSJE, and it's provided as a free service of this radio station. But you know, KSJE is now listener-supported, and so while you enjoy this podcast, we hope that you'll also take some time to join KSJE. Become a member today. It's quite easy to do. Just go to our website at ksje.com/support and pick the level of support that best matches your budget. Thanks again for listening. Here's your podcast. Hi, everybody. I'm Scott Michlin. We are once again on the road at the Farmington Civic Center. We are at the very almost final rehearsals for The Little Mermaid, which opens on stage here at the beautifully air-conditioned Farmington Civic Center later on this week. I'll be talking with some of the actors and, of course, Randy West from Four Corners Musical Theater, all coming up on this edition of KSJE On the Road.
When you need precision from above, Zia Drone Operations has you covered. Monitor your project like never before with detailed site progress tracking, giving you real-time insights and stunning visuals. From rugged landscapes to complex environments, our advanced terrain analysis delivers the data you need to plan with confidence. Transform your projects with high-precision 3D modeling and mapping designed to bring every detail into focus. Our cutting-edge aerial imagery gives you crystal-clear visuals for marketing, planning, and beyond. Fully licensed, insured, and compliant with all FAA rules and regulations, Zia Drone Operations delivers professional, reliable, and innovative solutions from the sky. Elevate your vision today.
At San Juan County Partnership, our mission is a thriving and healthy community. We strive to achieve this through educating our youth about eating healthy, moving every day, and the harmful effects of alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. We educate adults about access to health care, the dangers of polysubstance use, and drinking and driving. We work hard to keep families housed and to help those without permanent shelter have a place to call home. We are here for you. We are San Juan County Partnership.
There are days when the weight of the world is heavy on your shoulders. But there is something you should know. You are never alone. There are beautiful people in this world who will walk with you when you feel off course, guide you when you need it most. They are there for you, and they're closer than you think.
KSJE On the Road is supported by San Juan County, building a stronger community since 1887. San Juan County includes the San Juan County Sheriff's Office, San Juan County Fire and Rescue, San Juan County Office of Emergency Management, and Riverview Golf Course in Kirtland. The mission of San Juan County is to provide responsible public services through the direction of the County Commission, while striving to be professional, courteous, and committed to improving the quality of life for citizens that it serves. Learn more at sjcounty.net.
This corner of the world is our corner. The caregivers of San Juan Regional Medical Center are working together in a shared mission and vision to deliver world-class care, making life better for the communities we're privileged to serve. Life is our sacred trust. Better is our mission. Here is our home. San Juan Regional Medical Center. To life better here. Visit lifebetterhere.com to learn more.
KSJE On the Road is supported by Four Corners Economic Development, supporting and building economically vibrant businesses and communities in the Four Corners region through effective partnerships. FORSED is a public-private partnership that unites county and municipal governments with its member businesses and other resource partners to build the intentional economic future of San Juan County. Learn more about the ways FORSED is helping existing businesses thrive and grow and attracting new businesses to the community at the number 4cornersed.com. And we're back here at the Farmington Civic Center with my guest, Randy West from Four Corners Musical Theater. Randy, good afternoon. Welcome. Thank you for being here.
It's always a pleasure, Scotty, and thank you for supporting the arts in Farmington.
Well, you're very welcome. It's great to be here in the air conditioning of the Farmington Civic Center,
Absolutely.
as I said, because your cast and crew finished, I think, a great run out at Sandstone with Hairspray earlier this summer, but now
Yes.
they're enjoying the cooler inside
they are.
the Civic Center, right?
Sandstone is a great place in Farmington. I mean, it's an asset, and we love doing musicals out there. And I think we have a crowd that loves to see musicals out there. But I'll tell you, doing an outdoor musical for 5 weekends, you got to prepare for it and work at it, and we did. But moving in here in the air conditioning, we can do a lot more with lights. This has multimedia connected to it. The costumes are great. It's we can control so much more of it indoors, and that's a blessing and that we enjoy when we get it.
Sure, true, very true. And that's a great word for it, I guess, control. You can control a lot of the things. And at Sandstone, there are some things you cannot control.
It's you and the spirits that control the weather and the light and the dust. We had a dustier summer than we did last summer.
Okay, all right, but you never know.
You
Well, here
never
we are,
know.
And you are putting the final touches on The Little Mermaid.
We are.
And so, as you've told me, this is kind of the public season.
It is.
At Four Corners Musical Theater, pardon me, that the public kind of chose all of these shows that we are seeing this
That's
year.
right.
pretty
They
much,
did a
right?
survey of our ticket buyers and also another big bunch of Farmington people that said, "What would you like to see from Four Corners?" And we laughingly are referring to it as the movie season because every musical they chose is also a movie.
Right.
But that started with Legally Blonde and then Hairspray out at Sandstone, and now we're doing Disney's Little Mermaid here, and then our Halloween show is The Addams Family.
Yeah.
So that wraps up the survey season, and we're working right now to depict what's going to be the March and the summer show in the next season. We need to have that selected before Addams Family closes. So
Okay.
we're right in that process now.
Any hints?
I'm getting a lot of emails and calls from people saying, "Have you picked your season?"
Yeah.
And the answer is no, but we're in the process, and we need to have it done before Addams Family closes.
Okay, so soon.
Soon.
Not yet, but soon. Okay.
A lot of great choices, and
Good.
any one of the shows that's in that group. And we took the second place musical from the survey, and those are divvied up. So there's still shows from the survey, and then some other shows that we have strong feelings for around them. And we'll go into an internal meeting with the city, and it takes us about 2 weeks once we've got to a list to decide which shows we're doing. But we have a great team in marketing right now, and they're ready to go, not only announcing the seasons, but we're hoping to be able to do a season ticket this year,
nice.
which has been, we've tried it in the past, but it's been too complicated for some people. And I think we're going to make that whole process easy this year.
Well, I think it was complicated because you were offering so many things.
We were.
And so there was a lot to choose from.
There was.
And so, but it's great. And
Thank
so
you.
we're looking forward to it. But talk to me about Little Mermaid. So this is the final, almost final rehearsal. You open Thursday.
We do.
And we'll be on stage for 2 weekends.
Right. This is a little different schedule, and we do this because we have 24 local kids in this show, and we wanted to provide a little more option for coming during the day. So we're doing our traditional Thursday, Friday at 7:30, but on Saturday we're doing a matinee performance at 2, and then also an evening show at 7:30, and then on Sunday we're doing the matinee on Sunday at 2. So that's the same schedule, 2 weekends.
Got
So
it.
we actually added an extra show from our normal, and that's the Saturday matinee.
Right, exactly. Another very familiar cast and crew, I would say, for folks who have been following Four Corners Musical Theater. You brought back a lot of favorites,
Yes.
and you've got a lot of locals
We-
also as part of the show.
Absolutely, there's a bunch of locals, and we're building that as part of our summer program because we adjust our schedule so both adults and children and teens can audition and be woven. We had quite a few teens and adults in Hairspray, and we have even more in Little Mermaid.
Very good. Now, one of the cast of characters that I know is back is Bryan Songy. We talked to him
Yes.
earlier, and so He is playing a bird.
Scuttle.
Scuttle, the bird. And
Seagull.
Seagull.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Yes. And so we talked to him earlier, so let's hear what he had to say about being back as part of Four Corners Musical Theater in The Little Mermaid. Joining me now, Bryan Songy, who is Scuttle in The Little Mermaid, and you're not an under-the-sea creature.
I am not. That would be bad for
Right?
a bird.
For a bird, yeah.
A little waterlogged.
Exactly.
Not great.
So how does one get into character to play a bird?
Oh man, a lot of time spent looking up. And
Okay.
really, with this guy in particular, it's all in the vocals. You know, you hear a seagull and it's very quack quack.
Right.
And so finding a way to sustain that healthily and figure out how to put words to that has been a challenge, but a fun one.
Okay, all right. This is another change in character, obviously, for you from what you did earlier this summer in
It seems to be the
Hairspray.
trend that I play a human and then an animal.
Okay.
Last year I was a baseball coach and then a lion.
Right.
This year I'm a TV host and
Right.
then a seagull. So,
Exactly.
you know, all across the animal kingdom.
But
Happy
that's what
to-
you sign up for.
Oh, please. It's a blast. I
Right.
mean, as an actor, you hope for some variety. I mean, with this, it's nothing but variety. So
Definitely not typecasting.
Randy has been very great. Randy West, our artistic director, is great about trusting his actors and their abilities and letting us play and figure things out.
Very good. What's
Yeah.
your favorite part of the show?
Oh man, Kiss the Girl. If anyone knows the movie, Scuttle has a very iconic noise that he makes throughout the course of that song. I won't even call it singing, but rest assured, Little Mermaid fans, it is in good hands with me. I have sought to it that we maintain the integrity of Scuttle's contributions to that song. And I'll leave it at that.
I think we should leave it. There you go. That is Bryan Songy, who is also part of the cast. We'll hear from some more folks coming up later on in the program, but I'm here with Randy West as we talk about The Little Mermaid that'll be on stage beginning this Thursday night. And these are the final rehearsals, right? So you're kind of fine-tuning?
Yeah, the show's got a lot of moving parts.
Right.
And so it's a matter of just coordinating those. Now, I am very happy with the end product. Our good friends at Theater Company in California costumed the whole show. When you see everybody, we have a cast of 72, and that when you see them, you don't see them all much. It's probably the curtain calls, the only time they're all out there. But mostly in the big numbers, you see about 52. And when
Now, we borrowed some photos from your Facebook page,
good.
so we're showing some of the costumes
Good,
that you're
good.
describing here. But yes, they're quite
boy,
colorful.
I know you're going to talk to Caroline in a
Yes.
little while, but boy, is she the perfect Little Mermaid. This is the first show she's ever done with us, and she's a joyous, wonderful person. But whoa, she's so talented. I had a lot of submissions from people that wanted to play Ariel, and she did a submission in the red wig, and she had blue eyes, must have been contacts, and Jordan and I were going through them, and when her submission came up, we just looked right at it and we said, if we can get her, that's Ariel. And she's never played it before. It's a bucket list role for her. And actually, people they said at Hairspray, Randy, how did you pick the perfect cast? Because they thought we had the perfect people. Well, I sometimes you get lucky. And the people that I wanted were free to do the show. Well, it's kind of the same thing in Little Mermaid. I mean, you just saw Bryan, who plays Scuttle, which is the really funny seagull. And then we have Zane, who plays Sebastian, and boy, is he good. He was also in Hairspray, but he's a lead in this. And then Josh, who plays Eric, had done he was in Damn Yankees last summer with us. We also have Matt Aaron as Triton. We have Sean as the chef. There's a lot of people that you're going to recognize that are in this. The Murr sisters are about half and half with people who have done shows with us before and some new talent. So you'll see some mix, but you'll also see a lot of people that are the reason Four Corners Musical Theater is as good as it is.
There you go. Well, you mentioned our interview with Ariel, Caroline, who plays Ariel, and so let's hear what she had to say about being here for the very first time. I'm joined with Caroline Turner, who is Ariel, the Little Mermaid. This is your first production here in Farmington, you were telling me.
It is. It is my first time here, and I'm just having the most amazing time. This has been such an incredible experience, and everyone here is so lovely. And Farmington is such a lovely place to be. I mean, it's beautiful. I've never been this far southwest before, so that's been really exciting.
So where are you coming here from?
I am originally from Cleveland, Ohio, but I moved to Philly a couple years ago, so I came here from Philly.
Okay, all right. And you've talked a little bit about your experience so far. What about being in this show? Is this the first time you've been in The Little Mermaid?
This is the first time I've been in The Little Mermaid, and oh my goodness, what a privilege. I mean, this is a story I grew up with. Ariel was my very favorite princess when I was just a little girl, and I used to dress up as her and sing Part of Your World in the living room watching the movie, and it has always been a dream of mine to play this role and to be in this show, and so this is really, really a dream come true.
How about working with the cast, the crew?
Oh my goodness, what an honor to work with these people. This is such an incredible company. I mean, every single person on that stage and off is just so dedicated and just the loveliest human beings you'll ever meet, and it has just been so wonderful getting to work with them both on stage and getting to know them off stage, and couldn't be happier.
Very good. Something tells me if asked, you'll be back?
Oh, absolutely.
And there you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
There you go. That is Caroline playing Ariel. And Randy West is here with me live, of course, as we're taking KSJE on the road yet again to the Farmington Civic Center for the final couple days of rehearsals before Little Mermaid opens on stage. And so, but you seem to do this really well of gathering these actors together from all parts of the earth, it seems, to come together, to work together. You have a certain standard, I think, of nicety, of niceness for your cast to work with other people, and also to train and teach the younger actors who are the local kids too,
I totally believe
right?
in the mentoring program. And when you take young talent, I mean, they're talented already, and many of them have worked in our academy and have played in our other shows, which we do for little ones to teens throughout the year. But they add all this talent, and then when they see the professionals that we job in, one of the criterion that I say they have to want to take the contract is being willing and excited to mentor local talent, including youth. And you just see that everybody up there that's a pro is working and pulling so hard for those kids, and what they see in a companion mentorship relationship, the kids just shoot up because we don't believe in belittling anything. This is a safe environment for everybody here to get a hold of their potential and just let it go. And Sarah, my choreographer and co-director, we say all the time, if you're going to make a mistake, make a big one. And we can see what's going on there, and maybe we'll adapt something and use it. So, and believe me, in a show like this, if you make a mistake and you just make a committed mistake, nobody sees it. And so we just train them to be confident and for them to have a joy about discovering where musical theater can take you and what it can bring with audience exchange, with the excitement of the audience, and you give it to them. We do some pretty exciting evenings and matinees of musical theater.
No kidding. Well, and you've grown that program. You've
Yes.
got more and more young people wanting to get involved with this. I think you're made fans of the parents.
Yes,
who
I
every
hope.
time you have a new show, they sign the kid up and spread the word about it as well. So this show has a little contingent of young people. Does it not, right?
We're at 24, I think.
24. And then you've got a show coming up, and we'll talk about in a little bit too, Beetlejuice Jr. that's coming up
We
too,
do
with more kids.
Actually, it's a full season for us. We do Little Mermaid, and as soon as that ends, we start rehearsing. There might still be some slots to sign up for Beetlejuice Jr.
Oh.
You just go to our website and look for it, and it'll tell you if there's spots available.
Okay.
It's run by Jordan Grant. Call him here if there isn't a spot and you want to get involved as a parent and say my child would love to do it. We're pretty soft touches here, so I know that we've adjusted that number some in the past, but Beetlejuice comes right after this, and then it rehearses, and then it performs in the beginning of September, and then we begin the October show, which is the Addams Family, and we start rehearsing the very beginning of October, and we perform the last 2 weeks of October. So we actually end, I think, we're ending on the Saturday. So that would be November 1st, I think, and we're not doing a Sunday show. So that allows us to perform on Halloween, which we've never actually done, and we think that'll be a fun addition to the Halloween environment here in Farmington.
I would think so. And that show traditionally is being known affectionately as the Scott Michlin birthday show.
It is always.
Yeah, always.
And he comes and we acknowledge him, and we are delighted to do that.
It's a great party. It really is. So, and sometimes you sing to me, which is
I
always
do.
nice too. So
We do.
And the cast and crew. But back to Little Mermaid.
Yes.
And transitioning and getting the Civic Center to become an undersea locale. I mean, you've got some mass media or multimedia and other lighting and other effects that you can use. But any challenges to kind of making it look the way you want it to look?
Well, the only challenge we've had is in our first tech on Saturday, we were teching Act 1, and we had a company, city-owned, Mac Pro, that was running the multimedia, and it kept, even though it was plugged in, it kept losing its charge.
Oh.
So it finally stopped, and so we had to call the city to come help us. And we ended up buying a brand new Mac Pro on Saturday.
Hey.
So, but we did lose some hours of tech. But other than that, things have been, I don't have a thing, wooden to knock
on my head, you can knock on wood.
But
Yes, sir.
so far, it's been going really well. Really focused, caring people. The kids are a great ad, and they know their business. They know what they're coming into. They know what the expectation is, and they've never disappointed us. I mean, and wait till you see them in this show. Sarah has so worked the numbers, so everybody has a moment in the big numbers, all ages.
Right.
And boy, some of those little ones they got it. I mean, you're just going to see it, and we're so thrilled that goes back to our training program here. We also teach classes during the year. After Little Mermaid, we do a by audition only Charlie Brown's Christmas in December,
Right.
And that's a really tight, wonderful production with just our very best kids that audition, and all the profit from that goes back into funding the Heather McGoy Four Corners Theater Academy.
Nice.
And then in January, we do the Heather McGoy Children's Theater, which is 8 to 12. The teen voices for Beetlejuice Jr. are 12 to 18. So we're covering all the ages. And Charlie Brown is all ages, just depending on the talent that auditions.
Very good. We've heard the music pipe up here at
Yes.
the Civic Center, which means something is happening on stage. We'll show you a little bit of the live picture here as we are, again, kind of crashing the rehearsal here while Randy lets us do that. And you can see some of the actors on stage doing some of their final run-throughs and making sure all the set pieces are in the right spot
You know,
for
I'll tell
where
you,
they need to be, right?
Cruz is our set designer. He's out of Cortez, Colorado. It's a really, then our artists, and I mean everything from foaming things to adjusting things before the scenic team comes in to paint it, and they look at the multimedia and how the colors of the multimedia, and then I think we're going to just create an environment that invites you to come get in under the sea with us. Go under the sea, go up. It's a great fairy tale, and most of you out there know all the characters already, and I think you're going to recognize them here. And I'm really, really excited to share this with an audience. So if you're thinking, you come to this show, and if you don't like it, you can call me. We'll refund your ticket price.
Okay.
There's a guarantee.
Hey, how about that? There you go. Well, the music, I think everyone will recognize for
Right.
sure and probably sing along from the audience,
Yes.
to be frank
And
with
that's
you.
fine.
And, but I think, too, with your actors, as they've done in every show that I have seen, they kind of take the character. We see a little bit of it maybe from a character we've seen before in a previous alliteration of the show, but then they also make it their own.
Absolutely.
There's a little twist, there's a little extra accent, there's a little extra, who knows what, a wink, a nudge. But
Right.
They make it their own, which is great.
I always tell them when we're teaching a show that we're going to give you the skeleton and a few organs, and it's up to you to bring your personal experience and your training and your choices and create a fully realized character. And so it's a collaborative process here. And that doesn't mean that I don't get re-involved as they're going there and help them get there, but they own these shows. I say to the cast when we get into getting ready, I say, there will be other Little Mermaids. There will never be this Little Mermaid again. So I encourage you to come down and see some very special and talented people creating a story just for you.
That's very true. Very true. And so when you're choosing the season, I guess, and you said you're looking at next year, next season to see, are you looking at a variety of things? Is it one area or genre, or what's come to the top, I guess, so far?
Next October will be something that relates to Halloween.
Okay.
I'll tell you, the number one show in the survey was Chicago.
Right.
But Chicago went on national tour, so it wasn't available to us. The second show was Addams Family, so we did the second show. So, but the October show will be something that relates to Halloween or October.
Mm-hmm.
And then the March show is a show that we have more input. This year it was Legally Blonde, but the March show is a little bit more of a small. It was supposed to be a smaller show, but this year you voted for Legally Blonde. So I went to the city and they said, do the show. So it was really as big as any of our shows, but
Right.
we usually look for a smaller March show. And then everything, there's a lot of shows that are being talked about in for going to Sandstone next year.
Okay.
That the everything from Annie Get Your Gun, which now has a newly defined book that is acceptable today, with no icky
Parts.
moments.
Yeah.
And there's a brand new version of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, which is very funny. The brand new playwright. So it's a new take on the book, but it's the Rodgers and Hammerstein songs. For example, the two stepsisters are men in drag. I mean, that's how silly it is. And that's in the mix. I will tell you the top runner for this show, for this slot, is we're really hoping that Shrek finally isn't on tour, because with Shrek you can really use kids playing real parts. We've been trying to do Shrek for the last 2 years, and you can see that we still haven't. We're really happy with what we did choose. Wizard of Oz was a huge success. I'm sure Little Mermaid is going to be a big success, but there's a chance to develop the young kids' characters more in Shrek. So it's just really a matter if it stops touring, and I think maybe that's finally going to open up to us. So We're looking at a lot of choices.
I guess so. Very true. And anything for the holiday season this year that you can share so far?
Well, we're doing the Charlie Brown's Christmas
Right.
in December.
I mentioned that with the kids.
And we have a whole set of things. We have coming up soon, we had the Red Hot Chili Pipers,
Yes.
which is not the Peppers, it's the Pipers. It's a Celtic rock group that does that involves Celtic instruments, playing some standard Celtic, but a lot of rock. And they're a really popular act. They play all over the United States, and they just bring houses down. I think the first thing we're doing is the, oh my gosh, what's her name? Not Britney Spears.
Oh, no, Taylor.
Taylor Swift.
Experience, right?
The Taylor Swift Experience is
Yes.
coming in first. She's a great Taylor Swift. She's very, people ask me to bring in some more tribute shows than we've done in the past. So we've had one. We've got end of the year. We've got one called Rocket Man, and he's the number one person doing Elton John.
Nice.
We have some other things mixed in there that we're really excited about. So it's a good touring season wrapped around our four corners. And as you say, we're trying to work for some kind of a season ticket package that'll work for all that. And we think it's going to be simpler.
Okay. Well, as we say in the business, stay tuned.
Absolutely.
Right? So there you are. And again, couldn't do a show with Randy West and talking about the arts in Farmington and Four Corners Musical Theater without giving a shout out to the city of Farmington.
Absolutely.
Who is behind all this and has given you, I think, the reins to...
Everything we do is because the city wants a defined cultural element in Farmington. And when I was hired 6 years ago, I had major people in the city say we really want to build the cultural appeal to Farmington, partially to get more people to move here, and but also for the people that are here, giving that added element of culture offerings. And we're doing a lot, and I can't play the amount of classes that we're doing now, and they're selling out. So it's all working on a lot of levels that we're just thrilled about.
Well, you're growing it in various ways and means, which is great to see. And again, couldn't do it without the support of the city and the city council. So again, we wanted to do a shout out to them.
Thank you
as well. So very good. Randy, we're out of time. I'm sorry to say it happens all the time when we're together, but it is the Little Mermaid. It will open up July 31st and run through August 10th.
It will.
Here at the Farmington Civic Center. So come under the sea and enjoy a show.
Come experience this show. I think it's going to be an experience.
There you go. Randy West from Four Corners Musical Theater. Thank you for your time. Thank you for letting us interrupt your rehearsal. And we'll let you get back to work.
You're always invited, and thanks for what you do in Farmington.
Thank you very much. That's Randy West, my guest here on KSJE On the Road. Thanks for joining us, everybody. KSJE On the Road is supported by Four Corners Economic Development, supporting and building economically vibrant businesses and communities in the Four Corners region through effective partnerships. FORSET is a public-private partnership that unites county and municipal governments with its member businesses and other resource partners to build the intentional economic future of San Juan County. Learn more about the ways FORSET is helping existing businesses thrive and grow and attracting new businesses to the community at the number 4cornersed.com.
This corner of the world is our corner. The caregivers of San Juan Regional Medical Center are working together in a shared mission and vision to deliver world-class care, making life better for the communities we're privileged to serve. Life is our sacred trust. Better is our mission. Here is our home. San Juan Regional Medical Center. To life better here. Visit lifebetterhere.com to learn more.
KSJE On the Road is supported by San Juan County, building a stronger community since 1887. San Juan County includes the San Juan County Sheriff's Office, San Juan County Fire and Rescue, San Juan County Office of Emergency Management, and Riverview Golf Course in Kirtland. The mission of San Juan County is to provide responsible public services through the direction of the County Commission, while striving to be professional, courteous, and committed to improving the quality of life for citizens that it serves. Learn more at sjcounty.net.
There are days when the weight of the world is heavy on your shoulders. But there is something you should know. You are never alone. There are beautiful people in this world who will walk with you when you feel off course, guide you when you need it most. They are there for you, and they're closer than you think.
At San Juan County Partnership, our mission is a thriving and healthy community. We strive to achieve this through educating our youth about eating healthy, moving every day, and the harmful effects of alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. We educate adults about access to health care, the dangers of polysubstance use, and drinking and driving. We work hard to keep families housed and to help those without permanent shelter have a place to call home. We are here for you. We are San Juan County Partnership.
When you need precision from above, Zia Drone Operations has you covered. Monitor your project like never before with detailed site progress tracking, giving you real-time insights and stunning visuals. From rugged landscapes to complex environments, our advanced terrain analysis delivers the data you need to plan with confidence. Transform your projects with high-precision 3D modeling and mapping designed to bring every detail into focus. Our cutting-edge aerial imagery gives you crystal-clear visuals for marketing, planning, and beyond. Fully licensed, insured, and compliant with all FAA rules and regulations, Zia Drone Operations delivers professional, reliable, and innovative solutions from the sky. Elevate your vision today.
Did you enjoy that podcast? We hope that you did. And if you did, share it with your friends. And if you really want to keep podcasts like this coming, please support KSJE. You can do it easily online at ksje.com.